Hello, welcome. Hope the night finds everyone well. Just give me a couple more, well, hopefully just another minute, and I will be up and ready to go. Things were going smoothly, and then I forgot things because I'm out of the habit. That is my bad. Also, let me know how the audio is doing. I am trying a new audio solution. Hello. So, I hope you all have had a good week. Everything's gone well. Hopefully, with this new audio solution, I am not using a headset. I am using a pin-on mic. Mike is less than happy about this, but I need to have an answer. Like in a dumpster with tin. Really? It's really that bad? Oh. All right, I'm gonna have to get my money back then because these are supposed to be good quality lapel mics. I'm really topping out. All right, I'm gonna try something. All right, what happens if I delete this? Trying some of these filters. How is that? Is that all right? Let's also drop that down. How are we doing? Are we getting any improvements out of this? Any at all? That's better already. Okay, I will take better. Oh right. I think I might have an idea. Let me turn this down and then do what I did with the other one. Okay, so what I need to do is turn the volume down, but let's see what happens then, because I completely forgot what I did with the other one. What happens if I do this? There we go. So that's one. Uh, all right, we're going to delete that. Okay, is this any better? Can you hear me better now? Hello? Hello? I got to give a moment for the delay, but I'm going to assume you still can't hear me. Darn it. All right. Let me see. How about this? Is this any better? A little louder? All right. How about this? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is this any better whatsoever? Okay, you can hear me now. And okay, this is good. Is the quality still terrible? quality's too terrible, or is that dealt with the with the problem of it just kind of crackling and peaking and things? If we have to, I will go back to using the helmet and the regular mic, but I was hoping that to find a solution that will like work for both, that I don't need to be fighting over. But obviously, it's got to be a decent it's got to be a decent microphone quality. Um, you're peaking a little, but not much. I think you should keep this set up. Um, well, but Blue Kitty can't. I mean, you got to figure out what to do because I don't want to peak, but I generally like the idea. Weird thing is, you're saying I'm peaking, but on mine, the green isn't anywhere close to the yellow, which with all my other mic setups, it has, it's only peaked when it hits the yellow. I'm still well into the green. Um, Worst part is the fact that I did test the setup in recording and it was lower quality, but okay. So the fact that it's coming through on stream this way is not great. Okay. All right. Final adjustment. Let's see how this does. The mic is. Well, I can. The mic is down on my shirt. I will move it away a little bit. It's already not too close. How's that? Um, is this any better? I've moved it down away from my from me a little bit more. Much better? Okay, so it's proximity. It's proximity. Okay. I can work with proximity. If the mic isn't supposed to be close, then I can work with that. Okay, yeah, okay, because yeah, moving it away from me didn't change where it's going on the green bars at all. So that's interesting. Yeah, their proximity a bit touch insensitive. Okay, so yeah, because it did not change where I am on the green bars at all. By moving it pretty far down on my shirt. But if this is gonna work, then this is gonna work, and I am a-okay with this plan, as long as it is a quality that you guys are okay with. I did this because okay, so much better. All right. I did this because I didn't. I mean, if I have to, I'll go with playing with microphone and microphone, though. Obviously, there's the threat of me just forgetting to swap microphones. But listening back to the audio when I was in Grimlord was just absolutely awful. And I wish someone had complained more about the quality of that audio there for that. So, so yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah, and I guess I missed it with everything going on. I'm still working on a good solution. I was hoping this would be my solution. I don't think I can do anything about the sound of the shoes on the platform, but at the very least, I hope I can do something about, you know, whenever I face away from the desk mic, you still being able to hear me. Um, I might end up just having to take my nice microphone and find a way to move it up to be on that same setup. I will work on it. Either that or get a second microphone, which I'm not excited about. because lapel mics are relatively cheap. That mic is less cheap. We'll see what happens. We'll see how tonight goes at the very least. For now, though, the plan is Brandon Herrera has uploaded a new AK-50 video, which has me excited. So we're going to watch and react to that. Afterwards, we are going to do a very short break while I switch over to the virtual reality setup, at which point we're going to spend about an hour exploring No Man's Sky, and I am going to try to limit it to about an hour, after which we're going to finish the night with Stardew Valley. Unfortunately, I did not get as many things set up this week as I wanted to, because the first 3 days of the week turned into one long nightmare of work and things that needed to be done. Then Thursday was just clean up from all of that mess, leaving me with just today to try to scramble to get a couple things cleaned up and working. We should be connected to bot tricks for the store redeems and things. I have activated the monetization on YouTube, so yay! Finally! Oh, and I do owe you guys huge thanks for that, by the way. That is huge. Huge, 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 huge. It really means a lot. I am incredibly grateful, and this will be addressed. So we've activated it. I haven't set up memberships. I'm not sure what all to do as far as the memberships are concerned. I know that one thing that I can do is like what so many creators do, and have an end of the stream, end of the video panel showing all my members, supporters through YouTube, Discord, passes, whatever. I will. So that's a given. I will see what else can be done, should be done, that kind of stuff, in terms of what can I do to make doing that worth it, besides just, oh, the YouTube emotes. You get the emotes on YouTube that everyone else gets for free, because YouTube's dumb that way. I am doing okay, but quite tired and overworked, but yeah, I'm still doing okay. So with all those rambles, oops, I didn't mean to hit that. All those rambles set aside, just as a heads up, I will continue to work on getting things together and working. Also, while this model still will not track, I am going to see if we can keep this up. I've changed my settings again, just so that we have the model here. And we will see what happens. For now, though, Brandon Herrera, the finished AK-50. Thank you for the head pats. I'm going to add a head pat. I had a head pat redeem at one point. I need to bring it back. That is a priority for me. All right. Without further ado, let's hope that this audio is balanced correctly. Oh my gosh.
Hi there. My name is Brandon Herrera, and this is my gun, the AK-50.
It's still, the AK-50 still looks like the ultimate evolution for the AK. I said this before, and I'll say it again. You watch firearms sort of evolve through time, heading towards a certain look that just looks finished and futuristic. The AK platform really never had a whole lot of that. It felt more like the same old gun with more stuff bolted onto it. Brandon Herrera's AK-50 looks like a final evolution, or a much further along evolution of the AK platform relative to AKs.
Been a long road making this baby come to life. But a couple months ago, after years of hard work and trial and error, we finally got the latest version fully finished. Or at least at the time, what felt like fully finished. We still hadn't done little things like paint it or anything, so it still kind of looked like a garage-built prototype. If you haven't seen that video yet, which statistically about 5 million of you have, which is more views than we have subscribers. And you can help change that. But the video is kind of dramatic. You know, we went really high effort on things like the Deadpool-esque intro and things. It was my love letter to this project, having worked on it so long. But now I wanted to sit down, especially now that we've got it all nice, painted, and pretty.
I'm still sad that it doesn't have some of the silver. I feel like this would have looked really good with some silver thrown in with the black.
I want to sit down and talk about some of the things that we changed, some of the things we've changed since that video. And of course, we're going to shoot it at some really fun stuff. Maybe even a cameo from our friends at Ballistic High Speed. You know, as a treat. But first, you haven't even seen the painted version of...
That's something that I think is going to remain a pattern. If one video comes out with Ballistic High Speed involved, expect more videos to come out with Ballistic High Speed involved.
This thing fire. Bet you'd like to do that. I know what you want. You want to see the 50 fire.
Don't use Squidward.
I'm going to get hit with copyright now that I'm monetized. I have been dealing with that a lot. Brandon, why do you do this to us? Because you know people react to your videos.
Okay. Now that I got that on my system, for now, let's go ahead and talk about the gun. And no, I'm not just talking about, well... It's black! Yeah, we painted it, but there is something else I think is really cool that we didn't get to talk about because we hadn't done it yet when we did our AK-50 video. Now, when we had the Ballistic High Speed guys come down for that video, they did some awesome high-speed shots of the AK-50 firing. But there was something that a lot of people noticed, and it was something that we all noticed right off the bat as soon as we saw the video. The AK-50 barrel whipped like a motherfucker.
I complained. I was worried about this.
Saying, hey, I don't know if you noticed. Oh, trust me, we fucking noticed. And we knew what did it pretty much immediately. So pretty much any weapon, especially like an AK or something, is going to have a little bit of barrel whip. It's perfectly normal. Does it hurt the gun? No, it does not hurt the gun. As long as it holds 0, not really an issue. But it does look pretty violent, and to be honest, it's pretty unnecessary. As to what caused it, a muzzle brake. This is the muzzle brake that was on the AK-50 when you saw it in the big video. This is a beefier, bigger, well, 50 cal sized version of the AK muzzle brake, a great brake in my opinion, the JMac RRD 4C. This is an awesome brake for recoil reduction, and it also works as a compensator. The way that it does this, the way that it stops muzzle rise is you see these vents here on the side of the brake itself. They're actually cut away larger on the top than they are the bottom. And so the point of that is to vent more gas. While it's venting gas out the sides, it's venting more gas out the top than it is through the bottom, meaning that it's going to be not only creating a brake that, you know, stops recoil, backward recoil, but it also pushes gas up, pushing the muzzle down. So when you normally have that muzzle climb, it helps keep the muzzle down. We didn't really think about it that much, and we just included it feature for feature, including those cutaway top vents. Not quite as dramatic as on the RRD4C, but we still put them there. What we didn't realize is that this really doesn't need a whole lot of upward compensation. It's mostly rearward recoil. In fact, if you could see the videos of me in that video walking and firing from the hip, you can very clearly see every time I fire the gun, the compensator is working too well, and it pushes the gun down dramatically. That's exactly what it was doing to the barrel, causing that crazy barrel whip. If the science behind this sort of thing interests you and you'd like to get your start in gunsmithing and weapons technology, you can always check out sdi.edu using the links down in the description and in the pinned comment. But now we have a new muzzle brake, one that does not have those cutaways at the top and is working a hell of a lot better. But the real question is, does it still cause that massive barrel whip? But to answer that question, we would need to break out the high speed. I'm going to stop doing that bit one day. That's right, our friends at Ballistic High Speed came down again to help us out with the Trump assassination attempt recreation video that we did here recently. And while we had them down, not to let their talents go to waste, we also did a couple of shots with the AK-50 in high speed. So take a look at it and tell me what you think of the new brake.
That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. That is
let's compare
beautiful.
The two of them together here.
Also, I feel vindicated. I feel vindicated.
You can see, changing pretty much no other factor just in changing that muzzle brake and removing those cuts from the top, our barrel whip is dramatically reduced. So in the words of a great scholar, great success.
But real quick, this video was made possible by our friends over at TacPack. TacPack is a tactical subscription box where you can get cool stuff like grips, tourniquets, oddly fitting while talking about an experimental 50 cal, big-ass knives, rangefinders, which have been in the news lately for redacted, sweet merch, and more. And new subscribers can use the code AK-50, which gets you a free EDC kit valued at $65 with your first TAC pack. So if you use the code AK-Guy, the total value of your TAC Pack Plus will be $325. So go ahead and check them out using the links in the description and in the pinned comment. We appreciate them. Back to the video.
ADD break. You really need to get a sponsor for this. So it doesn't take a ballistician. Is that the word for that? Ballistician? Balls.
The balls do have a stitch in them.
Yeah,
Ballistic engineer.
It doesn't take a ballistically minded individual to know that a 50 BMG will pass through a White Claw. So we just put a little pyramid of 5 here, just again, showing power of 50 BMG, and because, well...
Because it's awesome.
All right, so let's see. Who's calling me? So I know this is zeroed pretty decent for like 50 to 100.
It happens to
see if
people
it's
that aren't
zeroed
me.
for like 15 feet. 3, 2, 1. I always forget how cool that is. That was a neat. That is just neat.
It is indeed, quote unquote, neat.
Get out here. People ask me, "Oh, don't you think the White Claw bit? It's getting a little tired." I
No.
don't fucking get tired of it. I just love the concussive force because there's no way
Never
all of
tired.
these even got hit. They just got smashed. Oh, geez, just look at that. Look at how twisted that aluminum is just from the pressure. Just shredded. This is not one that even got a bullet. It's just the energy of the first one. Actually, this is a great bit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna show it. People always have this fucking thing. They're like, "Oh, if a 50 cal passes this close to you, oh, it's gonna
here we
blow
go.
your head apart." Blah blah blah. A lot of the same ballistic experts that.
Tank shells have passed next to people and they've been fine. Well, their pants haven't been fine, but the rest of them has been fine. Physically.
That think that, you know, Trump wasn't hit by a bullet because if it grazed his ear, it would have blown his head off because it's a fucking dangerous assault rifle, all this shit. And everybody quotes that video where the guy shot next to a deer and killed it with concussion. It's like, these people don't fucking think, or they're just bad at math, but that's not how bullets work, and I'm really tired of hearing it. Can you tell I've been...
I'm not sure what video he's talking about, but if it's what I think it is, the end of the barrel is next to the deer. He's killing it with the explosion from the gunpowder. Because there is a concussive sphere at the end of a barrel. What do you think all that stuff with the muzzle brake is?
been putting a lot of thought into this recently. You saw what the energy effect on a target was from White Claws that were behind one that was already impacted. So it was blowing out and expanding, and it was just a lot of violent shit happening really quick. I'm gonna sail around in between these two cans, and we're gonna see my prediction. You know, I'm no ballistician, but my prediction is jack fucking shit happens. So just to prove that it's going in between the two, I'm gonna put this one behind it. Behind, in front. So clearly, if this has a crazy shockwave.
Oh, thank you for the alert, and welcome. I am doing well, and I hope you are doing well too. Hope you've had a good week.
It's gonna blow these two apart, right? Making retards on Twitter shut up. 3, 2, 1. Crazy. Wow. So the White Claw cans I shot between are completely fine. They're intact, fully, I mean, nothing fucking happened to them. There's not even a mark on the side of the can. Like, there was still condensation sweat on them. The only thing that happened was
that hit that.
When this claw can got exploded, the piece of it flew forward and knocked that one over, but that's about it. Look, the 50 cal is obscenely powerful, but if it had enough force behind it to impart lethal force on everything around it, the air, everything, for the entire duration of its 3-mile flight time, it would probably stop dead in its tracks after like fucking 18 feet. I don't know, there's a math equation for this somewhere. It's cool. Hopefully we learned something today. If I hear this myth regurgitated one more fucking time, I'm gonna stand next to a 50.
Oh,
Another cool element that was
no.
added to the AK-50 that I really
He'd
did
do
want
it
to
too.
talk to you guys about is this little ring right here behind the muzzle brake. So there's a lot of things about the AK-50 that make it an AK, not just
A piece of me is like, I want to see this, but another piece of me is like, that's really, really dangerous. Yes, up to proves, don't say it unless you mean it. I'm not committing to anything like that. No, nope. Scott was enough, thanks. Scott was more than enough, thanks. No. But I'm sure he's going to do it, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit excited about such a thing.
the name. It's a long stroke, gas operated, rotating bolt rifle. The bolt and carrier are identical to AK, except the piston actually pivots, which is a PKM thing, also designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov. It's the big belt-fed AK. The riveted front trunnion that contains the lockup system, the rear trunnion, the fact that this takes an AK, a standard AK pistol grip, a standard AK fire control group, trigger, hammer, disconnector, all that. Behold, an AK. What we did is we just scaled everything up appropriately to be able to, again, fire 50 BMG out of Barrett mags, which was the whole goal from day one, and I think I'm actually very proud of the way this turned out. But I will never turn down the opportunity to make it a
beautiful work of art, man.
AK, and that's exactly what we did up front here. So what we added was a muzzle detent, which is exactly what AKs have on their front sight blocks. So I push this in, and I can now rotate and take off the muzzle brake. And so that is a little detent that pushes in and catches it, just like on your standard AK. Although this isn't really an AK. What this is an IO AK. If you're not familiar with that is, this is notoriously the worst brand of AK that's ever been made. Although a lot of people are really vying for that.
I was gonna say, aren't Sentries the ones that always explode?
You know, everybody was, you know, trying to get an American made, you know, made in the USA, but they didn't respect the platform. They just thought you could throw it together, cast trunnions, and just shitty quality control. I mean, just even this is just fucking garbage. Spun rivets, use the barrel as a bucking bar. I can go on and on. This just trust me when I say garbage tier firearm. And somebody actually gave this to
yeah, Century Arms VSKA, Century Arms AK, are the ones that explode routinely.
us, to the channel. And just shitty quality control. I mean, just even this is just fucking garbage. Spun rivets, use the barrel as a buck. Just, you know, everybody was, you know, trying to get an American made, you know, made in the USA, but they didn't respect the platform. They just thought you could throw it together, cast trunnions, and just shitty quality control. I mean, just even this is just fucking garbage. Spun
oh my
rivets,
gosh, that's horrifying.
Bar. I can go on and on. This is just.
It's okay if when you like slam it on the butt of the gun, which causes the bolt to move back, releasing the hold so that it'll slam forward. That's fine. Most guns will do that. He did not do that. He just shook it. No, Century Arms makes new AKs, but they're absolutely terrible because they're made improperly. They do not use the correct steel in them most of the time. I gotta see that again.
Cast trunnions and just shitty quality control. I mean, just even this is just fucking garbage.
You should not be able to do that. You should not be able to. That's again. To take a regular AK or an AR or any number of other rifles with the bolt held open and you bump it on the ground, that's fine. What he just did is horrifying. That is such a major safety concern. I cannot begin to stress that if you do that with a gun, that is saying horrific things as far as the safety of your firearm goes. That is terrifying. IO and Century Arms are built different, built stupid I guess that's one way to put it. But yeah, if you're ever in, say, a gun store, checking out guns, and can do that, find something else to buy, because that is a horrifying safety concern.
Garbage. Spun rivets, use the barrel as a bucking bar. I can go on and on. This is just trust me when I say garbage tier firearm. And somebody actually gave this to us, to the channel, on the condition that we do one thing in particular with it. We feed it to the AK-50. But I figured, why waste just a standard 50 cal round on it when we can go a little bit bigger? We can hit it with something with a little bit more oomph. Like, I don't know, Mark
Where does he keep
211
getting
Raufous.
these?
If you want to take out a vehicle, you use 50 cal. If you want to take out an armored vehicle, you use Raufous.
Where does he
Explaining
keep getting
this video
these
to my
things?
16-year-old self is literally fucking impossible. Shooting an AK with the AK-50 in 3, 2, 1. Holy fuck! All right, I don't know what I was expecting, but it certainly was not that. I would say good effect on target.
I kind of expected it to go right through it. Did he melt something? Did that
I shot
melt
it right,
something?
like, in the bolt carrier, and I didn't expect it to blow the fucking handguard to pieces. Holy shit. Look at that.
I think
Raufous
that's
does
melted
not
table.
fuck around. Holy fuck. Only marginally more dangerous than shooting an IO. The bolt is still locked in the trunnion. Ironically, this is the exact way that they blow up with that fucking locking lug flying off the gun. Sent jets of copper all into the cam groove as well. Ironically, the bolt carrier is pretty okay. The crazy part is it fucking blew the gun in half. I think I just made this gun worth owning. Oh yeah, here we go.
He probably did.
Got a recoil spring assembly. It's a little twisted.
What's
Safe
left
to
of
say
it?
this gun is never going to be a danger ever again. To its user, of course.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what you mean by taking dangerous guns off the street, then you probably belong here on the channel. You should consider subscribing. I love you. But anyway, this is the AK-50. I think she looks fucking great with the new coat of paint. I like the new additions to the gun. Also, the carry handle really makes this a lot easier to lug around. I see why Barrett added it. Very, very easy quality of life improvement. As you can see, there's still a lot of cool shit we can do with the AK-50, some gnarly shit we can shoot it at, and some gnarly shit we can shoot out of it. I had an idea that involved a certain Kentuckian and maybe testing this thing out with some slap rounds. If you want to see stuff like that, be sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you have
Wait, he
recommendations,
can't.
things that you'd like to see.
You have to
shoot
take the
with
muzzle
AK-50,
brake
or,
off.
like I said, shoot out of it. Or maybe a combination of both. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments. We do read comments. It's probably not good for mental health, but we do like to hear what you guys think of the videos and what you'd like to see going forward. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end, and I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers
All right.
next video. Bye.
All right. Skipping the audio, then I'm going to explain why that's a horrific idea.
Hi there. My name is Brandon Herrera, and this is my gun. If I could find the charging handle, that'd be great. Oops.
Okay, so slap rounds are what a slap round is what exploded on Kentucky Ballistics and nearly killed him. They are a sabot armor-piercing round that have a little plastic sabot around a much smaller than normal. The bullet itself is not actually 50 caliber. It's much smaller, but also a very hard, penetrator is what they're called, type weapon, much like how tanks use. And the plastic sabot is to get all that powder behind it so that it'll push it through at maximum velocity, but then it flies away because you've got the same amount of powder. Now, for slap rounds, often a lot more than a standard 50 cal. Going behind a much smaller, denser, harder bullet, so it'll go through armor all that much better, which is saying something because we're talking about 50 cal here. But one of these is what exploded on Kentucky Ballistics. Now, the one that exploded on Kentucky Ballistics has been determined to have been a sabotaged round that was going at about 100 times, I think it was, the pressure that it's supposed to be. By the way, that video on Chinese versus European siegecraft is fun. Noted. We will think about it. But not for stream as a general note? Okay. Anyways, so you have that problem of sabotaged rounds. Slap rounds are not being made anymore. They're really hard to find. In order to get a safe pressure, you'd basically have to make it yourself at this point. However, there is another problem with slap rounds that came out as one of the theories while trying to figure out what happened to cause the round explode on Kentucky Ballistics. And one of the things that came out is the fact that slap rounds have a note on them in their military issue that they are not to be used with any firearm that has a muzzle brake, which means they can't actually be fired out of stuff like Barretts and things. They can only be fired out of machine guns. And the reason for this is because of the fact that that plastic sabot that, here, let me actually, where is, let's see, nope, that's not what I want. I'm going to get a picture. A picture will be easier to explain this with. Okay. So, a visual reference is going to be easier. You can see these are a much smaller penetrator with a plastic case around them. This plastic case, the sabot, opens up to release the penetrator. That case on rifles and firearms with a muzzle brake can get stuck. It can plug up the gun, or at the very least, reduce the amount of space at the end of the barrel. Believe it or not, Looney Tunes has this right, and that if you plug a gun, the gun has a high chance of detonating. Now, this isn't a great way to save your life like it is in Looney Tunes, because when a gun detonates, it takes everything around it. So you're still sticking your finger in the barrel of a gun, you're still dead. But the problem is, if you're firing this out of a gun with a muzzle brake and you get plastic buildup and residue, and this stuff gets stuck in the end, and you fire a second round, you could very well detonate the gun just because that sabot has gotten caught. I mentioned your meat finger isn't as tough as that steel barrel. Also true. How to turn a gun into a pipe bomb. There's some videos of people doing this kind of stuff. Heck, bullets stuck in the barrel will do this. They're called squibs, where a bullet, for whatever reason, doesn't make it out of the end of the gun. It gets stuck in there. You pull the trigger, gun blows up. People have stuck just the end of a barrel into the water of rifles and shotguns and different things. Pull the trigger, it blows up. So firing slap rounds out of the AK-50, which has a muzzle device, is a horrifying idea. Now that I've gotten a little bit past the panic point of it, if they remove, conversely, if it's get shot in the head or lose a finger, most people lose the finger. Okay, that is fair. That is fair, but it's still a terrifying gamble to take, and there's no reason to think that a chunk of that gun, when it explodes, isn't still gonna come forward. So bear that in mind. If it's that or get shot and there's no other options, all right, fine, take the Hail Mary, but you are seriously taking a huge risk. Anyways, if they remove the muzzle device and the rest of the gun is built the way I think it is on the inside, which, based on an AK, as long as they remove the muzzle device, I guess they might be able to get away with it. I think. I'm trying to think how that gas tube works. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Of the sabot getting caught in the gas tube, because that's just a little pinhole. I would still be very, very nervous It's not a good gamble. It's desperation. Yeah. I would still be very, very nervous about firing slap rounds out of anything that is not explicitly rated for slap rounds. And again, they're going to have to be making their own ammunition or have absolute faith in wherever they're getting slap rounds from. Because, again, these are not being manufactured anymore. They are out of use, they are out of production. You do not know when you're going to get a sabotaged round. And a sabotaged 50 cal, as Scott proved, is incredibly deadly. The fact that he survived that is miraculous. Absolutely miraculous. Multiple medical people have weighed in on it and basically said that there's no reason that he should have survived that because he plugged a hole in his freaking jugular. A hole in your jugular is supposed to be lethal. So, yeah, ramble, panic and explaining why both myself and Up to just had this visceral reaction to putting slap rounds in the AK-50. It is a horrifying concept if it goes wrong. But again, we're talking about Brandon Herrera. He made the gun. He can probably make the ammunition. That muzzle brake is removable. He's probably smarter than I'm giving him credit for with the panic attack. But it is something to be very, very wary of. Very, very wary of. That doesn't mean that slap rounds aren't really neat, though. They are very, very cool mechanically and engineering and just watching how they do things. But there is a reason why there was a switch from slap rounds to Ralphus rounds. Drop a note to him anyway rather than just letting it go. Oh my gosh. I'm a tiny little guy. I can't imagine that he'll notice, but I mean, I could. I could try to be like that tiny little speck on the hill waving the red flag in panic, like, please notice, it's important. Want the man running for office? True. I mean, yeah, sure. I can take a shot at trying to get his attention. I can't imagine he'll notice me, but I'll try. So, but yeah, that's that. Leave a comment. I can leave a comment. Now I'm in a private. I'm in a private anonymous thing, so I can't just scroll down and type. It won't let me right here. But I'm gonna see if anyone else has. Okay, the initial response does not appear to be showing anyone mentioning it. I will leave a comment. I will try to get his attention. I cannot imagine he'll notice me, but I will try. I suppose it's worth it because if he does notice me, then yeah. Maybe I prevent something horrific from happening. Just looking at these, we're not going to watch them. I think I know what the $800 MP7 is. And the Brazilian police shield, I have seen several of those kinds of pistol shields tried. They are very hit and miss. 458 Win Mag in an M1 Garand is terrifying. If you don't, at least to try. I tried to save his life. I will give it a shot. Okay. With all of this said and done, what is this thing? What is what thing? What's what thing? Lower left. What? Oh, that video. Yeah. How companies bend U.S. import laws. An example. Yeah. All that nonsense. 458 Win Mag and Grand was kind of fun. Noted, I'm only doing one reaction tonight. We managed to already extend this out to like an hour, almost an hour. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take a short break and just sort of sit down and get ready for strapping into the brain, not now. Strapping myself into the VR setup, which is going to be a whole mess. Now, again, this is not going to track, but I tried turning some stuff down, so we're going to see if we can leave the model up so that it could just sort of be me instead of the static picture. If things still don't work, we'll switch to the picture. So, yeah, and what's going to happen is I'm going to say it is going on 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. So about 12-ish Eastern, 10-ish Pacific. Do I have that right? No. In just over an hour, we're going to finish up with the VR. Like I said, I'm going to try to not go for too long, but I do want to put in VR each stream if I can, just to be a thing for me. And hopefully I will get, like I said, the full body tracking set up so that my model will do the VR things while I'm doing VR things. And again, you can head over to my throne if you want to help me make that a little bit better. In the meantime, I will see you guys in a couple minutes. Keep tabs open, but chat. I am sorry about the vertigo to anyone up to and anyone else who is having that problem. That is something I didn't think about when I set this up. Sorry. Okay, I will be back shortly. Okay, I return. Let me get some of this stuff together. As usual, the switch to VR seems to have screwed up a couple things, but I should be able to get it back pretty easily now that we've sort of figured out a workflow for all of this. You hella lurchy in that game? Sorry. Alright, so let's see, where is... Need to do this real quick. I can find it. Just need to make a quick change to my blueprints. I know what I'm doing, which I really don't. Nope, I don't know where it is, and I'm not going to fight with it because that is just going to cause a problem if I do. What I was going to do is try to find where the microphone input goes so for the auto rigging, so that it's like, oh, talking's going, better make the mouth go up and down at the very least. But I cannot find it in my Naruto tracking. So I'm not going to worry about it. Now, I'm going to do a couple things. One is I'm going to turn the temperature down because might as well keep it a little cooler here while I'm doing things. I'm going to move this chair out of the way. Chair is now out of the way. And then, I mean, I can switch back to this. I'm just not going to track or anything. We're just going to have that model there. As usual, fresh batteries. I figure I have a bunch of batteries I can rotate. I might as well do it. I need 6, 2 for the platform and 2 each for the controllers. Suppose I should appreciate that these are a pain to get open. It means that it is less chance of stuff not going well when I'm doing this. I'm using them, you know. Come on. I could probably afford to do this part before the stream, though. I'm sorry. I'll do that next time. Because we will be going back to Grimlord. Alright, why aren't you opening? You never have this kind of problem. Okay, and then it just slides off easily. Sure. So yeah, the plan is we're going to do about an hour No Man's Sky. We got a pretty crappy starting planet last time. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. Just to have a little bit more excitement from the get-go. Hopefully I don't have to deal with endless radiation again. Watch, I'm definitely going to have to deal with endless radiation again. Because that's just how my luck is. All right, and that is the base station double A's. So we are going to activate Cat VR first. Cat Gateway, excuse me. Cat Gateway is online. Going to disconnect the chargers. Get them out of the way. Okay. And this is the order that we kind of figure out worked last time. I'm going to temporarily set the lapel on this tiny little tray that I have so that I can get onto the oil. I should oil. Oil made everything better yet last time. Let's oil. Okie dokie. That's shoe one. That's shoe two. The shoes have been oiled. This has apparently my hand. All right. Now oil the shoes. Now I will get on the platform. If you get one of these and they have a chair option for you, get it. Because being able to sit down while you get ready is a godsend. Okay. Shoes connected. That's the cushion straps. Safety strap 1. Safety strap 2. Sorry. Safety strap 2. Buckle. Now I reattach the lapel mic. And I put the head side on. And we are theoretically ready to go. And you're going to have to tell me if things are or aren't working. Okay. Controllers, activate Steam VR. On screen. All right. Attaching you guys to my left controller again. There we go. Now I can see you. How's that? Sound good? You have activated No Man's Sky. Should come online in a second. Oh, of course, something immediately went wrong with the controller. Give me a sec. There we go. Now I can see you again. All right. I don't see anyone talking to me, so I'm gonna have to assume this is working. Um, I'm gonna have to hope that this is working at least. Blah blah blah. Okay. So, yeah, can you see? Yeah, okay. That's fair. That's fair. I asked for it. So, we've got the usual initial load, except I can look around like this instead of using the mouse. Oh, good. It's working. Okay. Yeah. Now, again, we're testing to see how this is going to handle it. The loading is stuttering, but it could just be the loading. We'll see what happens when we hit the planet. This is a really cool effect. I swear I read that as "oh good tits." Uh-oh, No Man's Sky's having a hammer. There we go. Oh, come on! Uh, Scanner. So, okay. Need sodium and I need ferrite dust. Ah, you are ferrite dust. Why is it always radiation? Hold up. Hold up. Why are you not centering on me? Wrong one. Also wrong one. Where's my start menu? I thought I set this up already so that when I turned, I turned. Unfortunately, kind of have to do it this way. At least when I walk, I walk. But darn it, I have this set up so I have to walk, not so I can use the freaking controls. Oh. Oh. That's cool. I can get behind that. Though I am stuttering. All right, we got some sodium up there. Well, at least the walking part works, but the turning part's going to be a problem. Okay. All right, well, now I'm dying. This at least works. Oh, it's down there. I am aware. All right, so I'm gonna have to quickly stop to turn off Warudo, because I think that's just not going to work. All right. Problem remains, I don't know how to get to my other menus. All right, well, I got to turn off Warudo quick, because this is not working. Even with all the stuff turned down, it's just a little too stuttery. So let's kill Warudo, sadly. Now let's figure out how I'm supposed to activate my options. Controls. Am I going to have to make this head relative? Okay, that didn't help. Why? Hmm. All right, I'm actually going to check something on the Cat VR software real quick to see if maybe that's the issue. I had this working. Now it's not, which is always annoying because it's like I started this up under the assumption that it was going to work because, you know, I tested it and it worked. Okay, No Man's Sky, game configuration, lock controller, left controller, joystick. Um, okay, well, that seems to work. Okay, so it is tracking my rotation. I don't know why No Man's Sky isn't cooperating. I guess what we'll probably have to do is do like head relative movement and then sort of scramble to get the menu back. I'm going to try one last thing. And then if this doesn't work, we're just going to have to live with that. Movement smooth. Oh my gosh. Already, okay. Alright, I got no other way to do this. I gotta find something before I die. The menu's gonna stay where it is, but at least we can do this. I guess as long as I can walk in the direction I'm looking, that's good enough. But I'm gonna die in a second. Maybe it's better to just let the radiation kill me. Gather this stuff, but let the radiation kill me. You know? Yeah, fresh cooked chimera and all that. Oy. Yeah, I can live with this. As long as I can walk in the same direction I'm looking, I'm good enough. So I'm going to gather these resources. We're going to let it kill me. And then we're going to be able to use the resources after I revive, hopefully. So there, we got some sodium. Yeah. Sodium or ion batteries. Cobalt and ferrite. Yeah. I'm aware I'm gonna die in a second. But, you know, if you didn't want me to die, it could work. Okay, there's more sodium over there. So let's get that sodium quick before we die, hopefully. Oh, no, I'm dead. Even when the world throws its worst and then turns it back, there's still always hope. Well, there we go. So, aha! How about that? I'm smarter than I look. So, on to our actual goal now. Why is it these games that are so amazing never work on stream? This is No Man's Sky, for Pete's sakes. They fixed it all. Well, that looks concerning. Visual on the planet are neater? Yeah. It looks cool, though it is still stuttering some, which is annoying me. I already turned it down a fair bit. I can turn it down a little bit more. Wrong button. The shoes are now so slippery, I have a little bit of issue keeping them going straight. Oh, well, nice visual artifact in there. That's fun. Alright, I know I'm going to need carbon, so... Ah! Oh! That was a little bit terrifying. Computer might not be on it. Well, I'm streaming and VRing at the same time. We'll have to see how it goes. Ha. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I think I'm doing pretty good. Hi, ships. Alright, this is going to be a whole thing. Alright, we're going to do this. Make sure I'm oriented correctly. Am I not doing anything with you right now? Oh, no, there we go. Okay. Vessel 16 emptied, cause, sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer. Analysis, fresh iteration generated, anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast received, traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Okay. Grant could fight his way home because it's always on fire. Yeah. Scan to highlight key resources. Okay. Well, that looks like a thing. Alright, so I need oxygen, need more sodium. There's a thing there. There's a thing there. That's going to be a trek, so we're going to do this first. What all is in here? Okay. Sure. What else have we got? Is that it? All right, let's see what we can get here. It works so much better when I'm not using the... Oh, that's a ring, not a light. Okay. So much better when the chat isn't on screen, which does not make me feel good. Seriously, if this planet wasn't trying to murder you, it'd be a lovely vacation spot. It would be. Alright, let's gather some more of these sodium plants because I'm going to need radiation protection. That's just a given. Alright, that's farther away. We're going this way. Okay. Let's get that, and then we're going back to the ship. Yeah, it smooths out when I can't see chat. Look at that. That's when the chat is hidden because of my position. This is so much better. So it is, of all things, having the chat screen up. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's causing the problems. It does mean I have a solution now. So we have something that we can work towards. Got to figure out a way to do this now. See? When I do that, it's smooth. Though now, because now the game's just having other issues. Huh. I mean, I can work with this, but it's annoying. Okay. So we still have a signal we can figure out later there. Okay. Okay. Atlas connection, intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone in a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and the ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Log unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. I've just got the one. Oh man, isn't that a Freudian slip? But it's not just not looking at chat. It's when I do this and it actually hides chat. So I got to figure out either a screen. Oh, you guys can't see that what I'm seeing. That's right, I forgot. But when I do this, it actually hides entirely the floating screen that I have to be able to see you. Because right here, right now with how I have the screen with all my chats and my screen controls up. That is where, when that's visible, that's where I have a problem. But when I twist my gloves like this, it actually removes that window and I can see fine. So that is going to be interesting. Or I mean, the frame rate is fine. All right, need a hermetic seal and metal plating. Well, that doesn't matter because I had the couple things that I needed. Okay. Fair pulse engine, metal plating, hermetic seal, dihydrogen jelly. Well, I just got a bunch of dihydrogen and pure ferrite. Ferrite dust to craft metal plating. Inventory. How do I craft in this game this way? You know what? It's going to tell me how to craft after I collect more ferrite dust. So let's do that. Let's find some ferrite dust, more ferrite dust, and then worry about crafting. Hello? You look like ferrite dust. So we're just going to have to wander around like a... like I have a little bit of an issue, or maybe I'm a Lovecraft type character. Oh, wait, no. All right. Craft metal plating to repair the pulse engine, ferrite dust. Inventory, right trigger. Right, you select an empty slot. Okay. Keep telling me about that, but I didn't lose anything. Yep, we are back to galactic camping with Zyfax. You know what? I'm going to need some more carbon. That's just a given. Am I getting both sodium? Okay. All right, let's do that just to make sure we're gathered up on a bunch of stuff. Turn to the ship and repair the pulse engine. I think the ship was that way. I cannot begin to describe how much carbon I'm going to need. Come on. The ship was not this way, was it? Crap. The ship was over there. Ow. Okay. There we go. On this episode, How to treat acute radiation sickness, pretty much. All right, we're not gonna go for much longer. We're already approaching the roughly an hour. All right, board the ship and consult Starship Diagnostics. Radiant Pillar, that's a neat name. Yeah, hermetic seal. Okay, disperse beacon cache or the hermetic seal. Search the crash site for supplies. Okay. Got a planetary chart. Inventory, highlight chart, and use A to plot routes. Ah, I'm going up there. In the 15-ish minutes that we have left. That is a big freighter ship that I wish I could. Ooh, what are you? Navigation data, sweet. Why is it always cliffs? All right, well, there's more oxygen over here at least. And there's more sodium over here. All right, well, we have a temporarily solution at the very least to our stutteriness. Now we wait and see if we can find a better solution in the long term. I'm working on the shelter. Oh, I have a quick button for that. Sweet. You know what else I could use a quick button for? Running. Because it doesn't seem like moving any faster gets me anywhere faster. Nope, I apparently have one speed. Get start a fire by place hydrogen in your flammable substance, then create a spark. Camper's eye will prove himself flammable. Remember, camper, you are just as flammable as camper's eye. Stand as clear as you can, start your fires. Radioactive supercell incoming, words you never want to hear. Indeed. I am working on it. I probably shouldn't have stopped to read chat. Especially since, like I said, I can't run. Moving faster doesn't make me move faster. Just makes me tired faster. All right. At least I took the time to get all that extra sodium so I can do stuff like that. All right. We are here. Today's weather, gamma followed by a drizzle of beta and in front of a alpha coming through the after with scattered neutron. Thank you for the lemons, people. I appreciate it. No Man's Sky, the hiking simulator. It really is. Well, we're almost done for the night for No Man's Sky, to which we'll move on to Stardew Valley. There's apparently nothing else here. Archive. So that's 6 logs corrupted. Entry follows. No one. Make this record in case. Leaving behind in the fabricator. Might be of some use. Wires are damaged. Can't find ship. Cover supplies. Log finishes. The machine wears to life. Spitting out supplies. I have a hermetic seal. I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, or whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do. Alright. Now they're going to want us to do flying. Yeah, Sunday just should be good. They're going to want us to do flying tonight. I think what I'm going to do is set up camp here, which means basically just save and exit here. And we'll worry about flying next time, because flying will become a thing, and I don't want to drag this out super, super long for those of you who can't watch this stuff, because it's making you sick and it's costing me viewers. So, save one. Up to can't watch Vanilla No Man's Sky. Flying just triggers instant motion sickness. I am sorry about that. All right. So that closed out. We're going to take a short break again. And then we are going to switch to good old-fashioned Stardew Valley. So I will see you guys shortly. How do I get out of this correctly? Where's oh, there it is. There is the correct exit VR, I think. No? Is that not how I exit out of here? I normally just take my helmet off and close this stuff. Well, guess we're doing that this time. All right. Cheap views would matter more if you would follow me. Okay. 110% remembering to oil the shoes makes a world of difference. Okie dokies. You know what? I've subjected you guys to this microphone enough. I think I'm probably going to just switch to the nice microphone. I will be right back. Nice microphone activated. There we go. Now to put my tracking together. While I wait for Warudo to start back up. And then we start up Stardew Valley. Change immediate and obvious. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to hear how bad these microphones I got are. Probably have to return them. All right. Come on. That is not the right program. Why are you back to being full screen? I don't want you full screen. The VR is fun though. I legitimately could just keep doing that. Alright, now with that set, let's get everything back the way it needs to be. So most of my chat is over on the other screen, so I will have to periodically remember to check it because of how long it'll take to move everything. I am going to be working on a better way to do this. Hi, Uvi. Yeah, don't worry about it. No one's actually obligated to do anything in this chat. Cloudy, gust of winds throughout the day. Right. Lemons. Let me just rearrange again. Oh, I just realized that I think some of my streams actually died. My multi-stream for Caffeinated is not showing, and I just can't really be bothered to fight with it right now. Let me see if that really is dead or not. It is. So we've lost Passes, Picardo, Twitter, Odyssey, and Rumble. I'm not going to be bothered getting this stuff, so we're going to close Twitter. Going to end and close Passes. I'm going to close Rumble and Odyssey. It is rather annoying that this keeps happening. This does mean that I don't need to worry too much about keeping track of a bunch of chats, but I really wish this would stop. You know? Hello, welcome. Alright, just closing out some of that stuff so it is at least a little less of a headache. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, let's do a little bit of retweeting and things. Just gonna pull up the YouTube for the retweet so that it, you know, has something to link to. How about let's not point this immediately behind the darn light that I can't see through. So, channel, stream, copy link, retweet, quote, better connection guide, here's the rest. Post. Repost. And finally, repost. All right, now back to what we're actually doing. Of course, my first day back to Stardew Valley and the sprites hate me. I don't think I need to water anything. I'm about to learn the hard way, I'm sure. I don't know what just disconnected. My stuff seems to be okay. What are we doing in this game besides farming and harvesting? Cranberries! Look at the farm though, so pretty. I can't believe it's the freaking chat windows that are causing the issue. I might have to look into those OVR programs. Buy one of those or something. Give me some other window options, hopefully. Maybe. If I'm lucky. Alright. Before I take care of the animals, what am I doing? That's the wrong chest. We can sell the golden grape because we have a bunch of regular grapes. We can sell the golden blackberry because we have a ton of blackberries. Save the regular cranberries. Continue making cranberry wine. So the corn. Wrong one. Oh, come on. Stop that. Inventories for food. These are more useful being used. Have. Here we go. So we can sell all this stuff, then go take care of the animals. I wish Stardew Valley wouldn't just have these long pauses of no music. That is, like, I think my only complaint about this game. Large milk, wool, it's Wednesday, no traveling cart lady. Snow, yam, and crocus, which are not available yet. Pufferfish, I need to get from the lady or I won't get it this year. Truffle, maki, fried egg, duck feather, red cabbage, nautilus shell, rabbit's foot. Man, I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of this. Unless the traveling cart lady decides to finally be nice to me. Which I don't think she's going to do. Can I... Okay, so they're all just regular milks. Alright, we had a temporary DC there. We still here? We still live? We still good? OBS disconnected there for a second. We still here? We good? Okay, we're good. Just a quick drop. Okay, at least it didn't take for too long. Okay, I can make a seed maker, gold, coal, wood. I can make a cheese press, wood, stone, hardwood, copper. Make a mayonnaise machine, wood, stone, earth, crystal, and copper. All three of these I need. I need a recycling machine too if I don't already have one. So I need copper, gold, iron, earth crystals. Twitch seems to be having a fit, which is kind of new. Yeah, Twitch has actually been working for a while now. Coal, stone, wood, and hardwood. Stone, coal. Wood. how much is... the horse stable? 100, so I can make that and have enough for the horse stable, and have enough money for the horse stable. You know what? We are going to do the horse stable. I don't have the iron for the horse stable. Darn it! No! Don't do this to me! Takes 5. I can make 2. We're getting the horse stable first, then I'm making stuff. Horse stable. We're doing something productive today. Can we please have some music? I would love some music. Some music would be great. Thank you. And she's actually here! Construct farm buildings. I am so happy right now. I cannot begin to describe how much of a lifesaver the horse stable is. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Thank you. I cannot begin to describe how much of a lifesaver the horse stable is. Eel, not gonna happen. Well, I might have an eel. Marnie's birthday. Bookseller. 27th is All Spirits Eve. Oh yes, a very nice way to get around. So now with that... Oh, I didn't actually need any iron for any of these 3. So we need a cheese press for the milk, a mayonnaise machine, and a seed maker. And the recycling machine needed an iron bar. I'm just gonna... do that. So the recycler is gonna go up here. Please. Do the shards of glass not go in the recycling machine? I guess they don't. Seed maker. Go right there for now. I don't have a milk chest. No. Oh, that. I could, but I figure I'm just gonna put it in there. Oh no, it's easy to help remember it that way. Alright, with that, essential things have been dealt with. Oh, thank you for the lemon. I missed that. My bad. I missed that. Okay. So... with that taken care of, I mean, I guess... we could sort of do a little bit of prep. I mean, oh, well, yeah. No, that's gonna take too long now. Oh, and thank you for the other lemon. Much appreciated. Okay. Pumpkins cannot grow in time. I could do mixed seeds. Yeah, let's do mixed seeds. Since I'm in terrible shape for this anyways, we might as well do this, which will also have the benefit of just preparing for next year preemptively. That's a terrible place for him. Okay. Again with the... I'm sorry. Seriously? Alright, I need to go get a watering can for this. Welcome! You know what? This is a decent casual day of not panicking to get stuff done. In terms of getting back into the feel of things with this game. I'm technically on the clock, but I can't do anything about it at the moment. keep doing this, but it's like I have so much wood already. What am I going to do with it all? Even if I make more paths, it's like that's going to take a fraction of what I have. Which, I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to make more paths, but still. Repair fencing, fair, though my fence is presently in good shape. Won't last, but it's currently in good shape. Watering can is the only copper tool. The scythe and the hoe have not been upgraded at all. Only the axe and the pickaxe are steel. Just trying to think if there's anything else I feel like I need to do or should do before we call it for the nights. Not for the stream. I just mean for this day in Stardew Valley. Okay, I think we're just going to turn in. You always want to optimize and get as much done as possible, especially when you're trying to see how much you can get done in a set period of time. But, I mean, I just can't think of stuff to do. Maybe I'm just... Well, not maybe. I am like a month out from last time I played this. Money! Bloody gusts of wind. Spirits are neutral. We can go try to get iron. Prepare to feed your animals. Cranberries! We're making money today, boys. Problem is, I need the milk. I need the extra large milk in order to get the greenhouse. So much money. Pizza cows illegal. I wish you could do something like that. Just be like, I need this now, please. Right. Actually, you know what? We're gonna stick to that. Why? What? Where did I lose a sprinkler? Why do I have a sprinkler? That gives that 4F4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, 4, 4, 4. Why do I have a sprinkler and where did it come from? Came from here. Okay, at least we got it back. Where's the other one? Aunt Robin's the only other person in this town that does any work. Clint has issues. There are issues with Clint. Alright, let's check the silo, see if we do some harvesting, but... Where did I put the silo? Does anyone remember where we... There it is. Does anyone remember where we parked the silo? It is 6 animals. 2 chickens, 4 cows. Alright, we're going to the mines for a little bit. What is the best level for... iron? Iron. (41 to 79 of high concentration of iron nodes, with 71 to 79 being the most likely. Okay. Hello. (71 to 79). Really? Buzz off. Again, we're just going to have no music. I'll take a ruby. Rubies are nice. And then, I guess, just to keep filling the time as we mine, we are going to do Grimlord for a little bit. Again, just about an hour on Sunday, followed by Steel Rising and Chrono Trigger. I don't know. I'm not really planning on doing reactions. Maybe we'll do some reactions. But I'm not planning on doing a lot of reaction stuff. Just to help keep things going. Though I guess at the same time, for the videos, the reactions really are the draw for the static video uploads. So maybe we'll throw in a reaction. Hopefully it's a little bit in the shorter side. Casting out dark spirits with physical violence. Wait, why am I going... Because I need to kill him. Just save them and do a full reaction stream when you're feeling low energy next time. Well, having them spaced out and consistently going is nice. You know? Yeah, especially to fill in days when I'm not streaming. Since I can only, right now, afford to stream on 2 days. You can help change that. Subscribe. Get those numbers up so I can run on monetization. Seriously though, it really does mean a lot how far you've got me already. Just, you know, I'm pushing to get there to be able to do this full time, hopefully. Yeah, but one of your best streams was that one where you didn't feel great and just did reactions, remember? Got tons. That's true. On this, ironically enough, on the stream where I was sick and just said, nope, I'm just gonna sit and react, we had a ton of people show up. Which, I mean, I guess that's what a lot of YouTubers do, is they're just chatting all day. I do not have advertising monetization. I just have super stickers and membership monetization, which is still the relying 100% on your guys' generosity version. As much as everyone hates ads, I would personally prefer ads over asking you guys to donate, but I'm not there yet. I'll take a diamond. And hardwood is indeed still very, very I should be harvesting from the woods. What's wrong with me? You know, some monetization is better than none, but I just... As much as I sit out here and rattle the tin cup, I would so much rather just passively collect it via ads. What's wrong with me? Up to? Do you want to start? But anyways, yeah, it's... You know, I thought... With a lot of the VTubers that just do reaction content and just chatting, I always thought, well, why? Play games more. Do this kind of stuff more, but I guess there's a point in that the reaction stream I did got all of the follows. Alright, is there anything I'm selling? Not yet. I am aware. I can sell that, and I should have. Alright, bedtime. Hello! Lots of visitors on Trovo today. Look at that pile. Let me just open this drink. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Seems like, just like last Friday, something's bothering my throat again. I don't know what I'm doing to cause that to happen. Because I wasn't having a bothered throat on, this past Sunday stream. But I did it on Friday, and now I'm having another one. Last Friday made sense. I was in, like, all-day meetings for 2 days straight. And there was a lot of talking. We have sprinklers. We no longer care about rain. Alright, so the spirits are just gonna hate me again today. Cool. We keep selling cranberries, I may actually be able to afford a book. I'd like to buy a pumpkin from you. My daughter and I want to carve a jack-o'-lantern for the upcoming Spirit Eve Festival. Caroline, I can do that. I don't remember who Caroline is, though. So many people on Trovo. What's going on? Not that I'm complaining, you're always welcome. Just not used to getting a lot of attention there. Pierre's wife, thank you. Yeah, the music in this game is so beautiful. It's kind of like, can you keep it playing, please? Right. Grovera? That's a different name. I mean, We can keep it if we want. Chat, what do you think of names? Chat, thoughts? Stick with this, or do you guys want to suggest a name? Hello. Wish there an option for music probability where when set to 100 mean music is cut. That would be nice. Because we've already lost the background music again. No problem, Rivera. Yeah. Alright, just let me take care of this real quick and then we will continue. Dovera? Grovy? Groovy. We're not playing Evil Dead. Wait a minute, there is an Evil Dead game, isn't there? I'm looking this up. Evil Dead the game. There is an Evil Dead the game. Oh, those reviews don't give me a lot of confidence. Step into the shoes of Ash Williams or his friends with the iconic Evil Dead franchise in a game loaded over-the-top co-op and PvP multiplayer action. Plays a team of 4 survivors in game inspired by all 3 Evil Dead films with Ash vs. Evil Dead television series. The game is completely unbalanced. Game's abandonware. Game is unplayable. Oh, good. Of course they ruined a good thing. Well, in tribute, we're gonna name her Groovy. Large milk! Aha! We can complete that! I should bring a pumpkin with me. Finally! I think this is the greenhouse one. If it's not, I'm gonna cry. We have a horseless Robin. Oh no. It is Friday! The shop lady! Shop lady! New priorities. We're out of here. Shop lady! Artichoke, no. Oyster, no. Pomegranate sapling, I hate you. Blueberry, no. Cobblestone path, no. Radish salad, no. Iridium ore. That is important enough I may buy it. Cactus fruit, no. Bomb. I may also buy that. Puffer fish. Lady, I love you. Rare crow, no. But it's the puffer fish we needed. It is the puffer fish I have been praying for. We have a win. Puffer fish, yes. Bombs, yes. Iridium, yes. The rest, I don't care about. I forgot a weapon, I'm just gonna have to live with it. Horse, save me! Horse, save me! Away to the community center we go to complete not one, but 2 bundles! You know, I could use a little... You know what? We're gonna get some music at least when we do this. Yes! Dish of the sea. We're happy to help. It's not our house, after all. And a large milk. They are very adorable. You're kidding me. Sure. So many wonderful bundles. Thank you. Thank you. And we're just going to restart the beautiful music. Get over here. Right, still gonna need to do that. So that leaves me with the winter foraging bundle and the bulletin board. I assume if you somehow save it all, you can have all 6 of them following you at once. If you just save to do them all at the same time. Yeah, so we just have that. And that. We've completed the boiler room, the office, the fish tank. And the pantry. That might be, it could be a fun challenge. Just be like, nope, we're doing the community center all in one day. We have a bad luck day, so I'm just gonna sit and listen to the good music. And the good music is gone, and I'm sad. Alright, Coraline, where are you? Yeah, you're a scumbag, we know. Need to stop invoking irony. Okay. Really? No, don't. Yes. He was trying to play it cool, but he's seething about losing to you at the Stardew Valley Fair. Good. Now he can hate me even more for making nice with his wife. Pumpkins, good one. Abigail will be so happy when she sees this. Thanks, Rogue. For anyone who has no idea what's going on, we don't like Pierre. I like that we all agree this is a good thing. It is true. It's pretty funny that we all agree that Pierre is just, we don't like him. I mean, other people have already gotten friendly with his wife. That's how Abigail happened. Because we're gonna get in all the backpack slam microphones and Spider-Man for the halfway point of the game. No, I'm not making that up either. Abigail is the wizard's kid. Yay! Yeah, that does explain some things. Like how they have the same hair color. Money! Upto's influence is scary and its breadth of effects. Oh, right, money. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Spirits like me today. I know. Yeah, it is. I'm not going to do any more planting. We are pretty much at the end. How much hay do we have? The silo is pretty much full, and I have full containers. I don't think I can afford to fill the silo more, but I will be able to empty it very soon in order to fill it more. Yeah, 219 out of 240. So this rain is actually a blessing. Because I've got 520 hay here. And what happens is, when you have these open, you can you can't pull from this at all. But when there's some unfilled, you can pull as much as you want out of these. So I can just use that to empty the silo, throw it in a box, and then fill the silo up more. Rather than making more silos. Boo. Alright, we're gonna dump these, get some more hardwood, and then... Honestly, I think we need to go back to the mines again. I need resources, and the mines are where you get them. It's puns anyway, but that one was criminals. What trees the greenhouse or what? Oh, true! What are we doing with the greenhouse? It's a good luck day, so we're not doing that now, but we are going to need to do greenhouse things. Scumbag, die! Got trees, the greenhouse, and plants. Did we get the ancient seed yet? Can I do ancient fruit? Ancient fruit and sweet gemberries seems to be some of the good ones to do. That and pick up some cranberries. Oh, duh. Coffee. Right. Okay, so we got some good things to do with the greenhouse. Now, we're going to need to pull up sprinklers from here in order to get it going. So I might wait until the very end of autumn to do that. Take that to sell. Take that to sell. What do I need the most of? I mean, well, technically, okay, coffee and not coffee, copper and iron. That would really benefit. Okay. Just 2 to 39, I guess. No, it was like 20. You want to be in 20. So, if I get a ton of copper, I can just turn copper into iron. So it might be best to just try to get copper en masse. I can't remember if they're open yet that I can sell these. I did not come from that way. Hi, Rogue. Hi, Willie. It's odd. I'm not sure what caused this boulder to disappear. It's me putting in some fish. The stream is flowing from deep within the mountain. Hey, did you see that glistening in the water? Yes, that's quality ore. Or what? The flow of water must be carrying it out of the mountain. You know what this means, right? It means we can start panning for ore. Magic and adorable, yes. Here, I've got an extra pan in my backpack. Why don't you take it? But yeah, I know that's bad. You ever see ore glistening in the water? Use that pan and see what you find. This is like never a thing, unfortunately. As far as I know. Also, for anyone wondering where I stole that joke from, Achievement Hunter before it collapsed. And I don't mean recently, I mean like before it collapsed back in like 2012. Panning works, it's just like there's never any ore, and sometimes when there is ore, it's not actually within reach. Attack, speed, power, critical, defense, knockback. I think I already have space, but yeah, I already have space boost. Oh!
I can still get back the things I lost. Okay, I'll get that in a second. I have a Yeti tooth. You are selling... Ooh! My Yeti tooth is only like level 7, isn't it? It is. 26 to 42 plus 4 plus 10. $55 to 64 plus 3 plus 25 plus 3. Or we could just go one step up. 28 to 46 plus 4 plus 20. I think we're just gonna go all in since I'm now raking in the money and have the horse, finally, and the greenhouse. Plus, it will make the other dungeon that little bit less painful. I believe going to level 20 is the best start for copper. I may be proven wrong. Yes! Go away! There we go. I like how it's like we didn't actually get any stronger, we just bought a better weapon. No, I admittedly do like games that let you do this because, yeah, on some level, depending on the weapon, I can get getting stronger and the weapon getting better. But for a lot of stuff, even in just like melee and medieval combat, a better weapon is going to do better. Yes. Please. Please. Yeah, see, look at that. I've got 3 times the copper as I did iron already. A little over 3 times copper I did iron, meaning that, you know, it takes 3 copper to get to 1 iron, which means I am already in the positive by going for the copper instead. Hello? I'm gonna need to turn around and leave very soon. Thank you for bringing the music back. I'm at 4 times. Meaning that I have gotten the same amount of iron if I use transmutation, plus some more. Alright. Getting this last copper and then I'm out of here. Now, this strategy works less well when if you're going for gold. I don't know if the I don't know if you get enough iron to make up for gold. I know you don't get enough copper to make up for gold. Well, I need a lot more copper and iron first, so harvesting a ridiculous amount of copper is still the first priority. Yeah, iridium's what I need, but I'm not going hunting for iridium just yet. Iridium is not in this mine, it's in the other mine. But yes, I am going to need gold tools. So we've still got a fair amount of upgrades and works ahead of us. Okay, level 7 combat, plus 5 HP, Ring of Yoba, and Thorn's Ring. Money! Welcome back. I feel you, Hoovy. I'm sorry, man. You know, though... Yep, things are going well, though. I think I'm going to wrap up a little early. I am tired. I've had a very long week. As evidenced by the fact that I got almost no updating and work on the actual stream done. I think I'm gonna call it here just a little bit earlier than normal. Come on, you know I'm streaming. It's always while I'm streaming. Even if I'm wrapping up, it's always while I'm streaming. More Zenless Zone Zero. You have really been having fun with that. I'm glad you've been having fun with that. I need to play that game some more, because I really haven't. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Like I said, we're doing Grimlords, Steel Rising, and Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger will be played to the end. Grimlord, I don't know how long we're gonna play it. Steel Rising, we're probably gonna stop after the next boss. Because the longer we play it, the more it kind of shows its cracks and begins to falter and have issues, which is a shame. I wanted it to be good. I love the concept. I will see what I can do about actually getting stuff updated, like I said. I apologize for not getting stuff updated sooner. It's completely fine by time and sleep. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone, then. Yep, that's gonna be it for us. For me. Very excited for the things that are looking to come up with Virtual Vibe creators. Obviously, we are at the very early edge, me being Gen 1. But there has been discussions in the Discord. So... still really looking forward to that, and I will let you know as soon as I know something. For now, I wish you all a great weekend. I hope you have a good one. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the lemons. Be safe and have a good one all. I will catch you all next time. Just as the music dies again. Come on!